going to take this and this and maybe a few other little things and begin decorating for Christmas. So here is the before. Show you the afterwards.
Great news. The road will be cleared tonight. Yes. Something your heart truly wanted.
Yes, my whole body wanted it. Even my toes.
For them to be fully baked.
I want
Hey,
Christmas wishes, but what if you don't know what to wish for?
Is this about leaving evergreen?
situations were reversed.
Thank you. Looks like I have 2 extra spits. Oh, do you want me to see the blossoms? What should we run? Play. Maybe skip our moment. Come here. She doesn't want to.
I guess we better. Right away. Oh, actually,
I appreciate any early feedback.
no, definitely not there.
Kim, please, just give me another chance.
I have to get back to work.
At least have dinner with me.
Buried under a pile of receipts.
And these ornaments. Is there any way you can look up her name?
You were wrong.
The next day, the servant came and swept up the ashes, and there found what remained in the shape of a small.
And the ballerina too.
They both get burned up or melted.
Yeah, but they love each other.
They do, are you turning into a little romantic now?
Claire said Pride and Prejudice to me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know I'm proud I am of you, right? You're right, but that's because I want you here with me, with the company. You're gonna make all those people and all those kids happy. I don't know how I want to live my life anymore.
After 10 years of employment, I've come to the conclusion that it is time for me to move on.
All right, I'm gonna work on getting the branch to the middle. Got my bows on the clothes hanger. I'm working on top of the ladder, which might not be the best thing to do, but I feel secure and safe. Okay. Ollie, I'll make you a bow if you'll leave my porch bows alone. I'll be glad to make you one. Well, I'm not ready to say I'm 100% done with the Christmas decorating outside, but I am really close to it. I finished up today except for this one thing that I want to look for, and it's not a big thing at all, but knowing me, you know, I won't rest until I get it. So I have thoroughly enjoyed working today. I did finish, except for that one little thing today on the outside, and did some yard work. And everything looks really nice. We are going to be getting some heavy rain over the next 2 or 3 days, so I won't be able to enjoy the fresh raked yards very long, but that's okay. Otto, no, you're Ollie. Ollie, please don't do that. I know it's to happen, but you know, I'd love for it to last more than one day. All right, let's look at my Christmas decorations. It's a bit of a cold day. I actually worked with a hoodie on most of the day. It's overcast. We are expecting some significant rain over the next 2 or 3 days. So the decorations, everything looks really good now. I'm not sure how it's going to hold up. The red bows will be fine because they are weather resistant. But all of the buffalo plaid, the black and white, and the red and black, that's your typical indoor ribbon. So this is wired, and so that's going to help. But once it gets wet, you know, it kind of loses its luster a little bit. I used real greenery. There's a cedar tree in the field next to us, so I cut down a few branches, and I also snipped a few pine boughs and put some pine boughs here and there. As long as it stays cool like it's been for the last couple of days, it'll be fine. We've got the whole month of December. Today is the last day of November, so the whole month of December, you know, I might have to pull it out and replace a thing or two, but all right, here's my front door wreath, and this is what I'm saying. I want something to go in it right here. I put the little snowman here just to kind of take up some space for right now. I'd love to have some more of these balls, but Walmart doesn't have any more. I actually got those and the little wreath at Hobby Lobby. I found the poinsettia. No, let me take that back. I got all 4 of these at Walmart, but they didn't have any more of the balls. And I already had this little fella. Like I say, I just put him there to occupy that space. What I want is a sign that'll go here. Something in red and white. And that means a trip to Hobby Lobby. So that means going out of town, and I'm not planning on doing that until one day next week. So the greenery here is artificial. I've had it for years, and I decided to use it outside this go round. I have been using it inside on the top of my china cabinet. But it's the perfect garland for the window there. My blow up Santa's just about seen its best day. He's getting old and the wrinkles won't come out. So I believe board, I did that. I have had that for a while. Actually, it's the same board that I have out. It says welcome on the opposite side. All I did on this side is I hung, that's actually a flag, like a garden flag, and I threaded the rope through, and then I made a couple of bows for this side. On this side, I just hung the grapevine wreath with a bow, and I've got a garden flag here, but it's not been windy today. But my garden flags have a mind of their own. They want to go whatever way they want to go. It's not in the correct holder, but it's bent and I can't get it to go in the ground, and so I just stuck it in that pot. This is actually a bird feeder. My late sister-in-law gave me this for Christmas several years ago. I hope you enjoyed that little tour. What I thought I would do now is to go through and give you some background, some information, stories about several of the things that I have used as a part of my decoration. Let me begin first with the sign. This house is under elf surveillance. I made this sign using my Cricut, and it has been one of my most favorite things that I have made. And of course, having the little elves, I mean, who can be disappointed with having elves flitting around in their house? I've got several and I enjoy every one of them. Look at that sweet little face. Can you go wrong with that in your house? I don't think so. There's Maddie asleep in her bed. She played hard outside today. All right, let me show you the manger scene. I have had this manger for many, many years, and I have always treasured it. Gary built the manger for me, the building. The joy and the peace sign are relatively new. The Oh Holy Night, that's one of my most favorite hymns, the Christmas time, and I made that also using my Cricut. It's actually musical paper, just regular musical paper, and then I printed and cut out the words Oh Holy Night and Mod Podged it to the board over that paper. The tree is new. This is the first that we've used it. It's an alpine, a flocked alpine. I bought it at Hobby Lobby when they put everything 50% off. I actually thought I was getting something else. I guess I forgot what it looked like when I opened it up because I bought it several weeks before we actually put it up. But I think it fits perfect. It's not overwhelming to the living room. And I've always wanted to try a flock tree. I even bought the flocking to do one last year, and I just never did. Well, actually 2 years ago, and I just never got around to doing it. But I really do like it. The Santa ribbon, everything on the tree, except for maybe a couple of 3 ornaments, is Santa related. And sitting underneath is my grandpa or papa and Mima elves. These are the grandparent elves to all those little elves that my grandchildren have had over the years. They come out every Thanksgiving and they do quite a bit of mischief. This is Frank. And this is Maybelle, and you can see Maybelle spotted the Santa cam, and so she's been cheesing in front of the Santa cam. These signs I also made with my Cricut. Now the Kissing Santa and Mrs. Santa, I won these at a Christmas party, gosh, probably 40 years ago. I got more elves. And then every RV wouldn't be complete unless it had a camper ornament. There's another little elf sitting up here trying to help with the decor. He's holding on to a snowflake. This little elf is holding on to one of the candy canes. Let's come in here and see what we can find. All right, let's start with the little elf over here. This is my wreath that I keep up year round. Still got the cotton bowls in them. I just changed out and I added the Christmas colors, the Christmas ribbon, and of course an elf. And then the berries. I guess those are cranberries. And then in the olive bucket here, peppermints, the red and white bow again. The Merry Christmas banner I made again using my Cricut. I cut the little banner pieces out of burlap and I stitched along the edges to help with the fraying. And then I found some white glittery fabric that I stitched on top. And then the font of this particular printing is actually Santa Claus. I have really enjoyed this particular part of my decoration. From the light fixture, I have red and white with a gold and a green and a combo stuck in as well. Red and white, peppermint theme. There's a polka dot one. A couple of ho-hos on the ends of each window. And then up top, the boss elf gathered several of his little buddies to come along and hang out with him. I collect snowmen, so these are some of the snowmen that I held on to when we downsized. I reluctantly had to get rid of the larger elves, not elves, but the larger snowmen. Well, on the other side, the elves decided that it would be a good idea to do their laundry and hang it to dry over the stove area. So we got 3 elves hanging out here waiting for their shoe, their coat, their pants, their sock, and their hat to dry. Well, that was smart thinking of you to do that over the stove area. Believe in the magic of Christmas. I made these again using my Cricut. Santa and the mailbox with the gingerbread, and I've got a strand of camper lights. And then here we have Mr. and Mrs. Snowman. I like to think of this as being me and Gary, sitting there properly with our legs crossed. He's got his hand around his sweetheart's shoulder. They're holding onto the strand of camper lights. And then I have the countdown calendar, the camper countdown calendar. Tomorrow is December the 1st, and so I can begin counting down. It is also my birthday. Yay! So I am going to have a wonderful birthday weekend. I've got everything finished inside and outside with the decorating. So now I can kick back, enjoy the things that go along with Christmas, making Christmas presents, and then of course wrapping them, and then other things associated with the holidays, looking at lights, going to different Christmas festivities, Can't wait. And then we have hot chocolate. And I found this little ornament at Walmart, and I thought it was just perfect. It's the gingerbread sitting in a mug of hot chocolate. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what the RV wife's Christmas is like. So I'll end it with, my name is Elaine, and I am an RV wife. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of both the inside and the outside of our home. Remember, it does not matter that you are a full-time RVer. You can still have a very festive decoration for the holidays. I hope maybe in some way you have been inspired. Maybe you've seen something that it's like, hey, I can do that. I hope so. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, we would certainly appreciate it if you would consider doing so. Remember to give us a like, and don't forget the notifications bell so that you'll know when videos are ready for viewing. And so with that, I'll say, once again, my name is Elaine, and I am an RV wife. Goodbye, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays.